Donervon, big win on Tuesday night against Swindon, a real high, but coming back to the training ground, has sort of the focus quickly switched to Saturday's game now?
Yes, really important win on Tuesday night. I thought it was a really good team performance. We started the game with a real energy, front foot, being at home with our supporters behind us obviously gave us that extra push that we needed. Coming towards the most important end of the season. But as you said, we came in today with a pep in our step, with a energy around the place, but quickly our focus is shifted to Saturday, another home game, another opportunity to put in a really important performance, last home game of the season. So we're really looking forward to it.
And for yourself, I think it's back-to-back starts now, isn't it? After your injury that you picked up back in February, obviously must have been quite a tough time. So was it nice for you to get so much minutes under your belt and play a big part as well?
Yeah, of course it was important for me to be out there and put in a solid performance. I felt like I was back to my best self on Tuesday night. I felt like I represented myself and the team to the best of my ability. Obviously, it was highly frustrating from a personal point of view. When I first came back, obviously the MK Dons game, I feel like it was probably a tad bit too soon for my own standards. I feel like I had a conversation with the gaffer after that game, and it was frustrating for me because I hold myself at a really high standard, and I had to take my medicine. It wasn't something that I went out there wanting to be below my own standards, wanting to let my team down, but it was important for me to analyse it, for me to recognise where I could have been better, and obviously the conversation I had with the gaffer allowed me to come out of the team and work a bit harder on my fitness, and work a bit harder on other aspects of the game. And obviously I'm back in the team now, and all I want to do is give my all for my teammates, for this club, because that's all I've been doing ever since I've been here. And it's coincided that we're in a really important part of the season, and every man has to be accounted for, and every person has to put in their best performances. And I feel like a lot of the boys have been doing that for majority of the season, and we're here where we want to be, where we've earned. No one's given us this opportunity, so we're excited, and I'm excited.
You spoke really honestly and admirably there about sort of learning and sort of resetting yourself again after that MK Dons performance. So does that also show about the environment that's been built here, that even for an experienced professional like yourself, everyone's here to learn, everyone's here to work hard, and we've all got the support of each other? So does that sort of show the environment that's here, and that's possibly why the team's been so successful this year as well?
100%. There's a humbleness, there's a humility within this group. Obviously, it comes from top down. The manager has created that opportunity for us to all be honest, and first and foremost, you've got to hold yourself accountable and hold your teammates accountable. And for me, I always want to be the best version of myself, and I felt like the MK Dons game, to touch back on that, I didn't show my best version of myself. And obviously I was out for a long period of time, probably jumped back in too soon. But having a manager and a group like my teammates that support me and encourage me to keep working hard, because it was tough being out for 6-7 weeks, work so hard to get back, and then have another setback in terms of personal performance makes you reevaluate things. But the amazing part about that was the group, this team that consistently performed at a really good level, and having that setback and then going and winning 2 on the back of that setback from a team's perspective was incredible. So it only allowed me to go and work even harder to fight my way back in this team, because no starting position, no appearance is given, regardless if you're the captain, regardless of whatever you think you are. It's all earned. And that's the environment that has been created here. And it's one that makes you have to be better. And it's something that I love, because as an individual, I just want to improve every single day, on and off the pitch. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be part of it. And you could see throughout the course of this season, there's always this progression of betterment, from the young lads to the senior boys to the coaching staff. We just want to become better. We know we're not the finished article as an individual or as a collective, but we're creating an environment where we're just going to keep getting better. So.
And we move into Saturday's game against Bradford City. It's the final home league game of the season, and you know the home form's been such a real good platform for the team, hasn't it? So is it all about that one last big push to get more league points at home and take us into the final game of the season, still with everything to play for?
100%. Our support at home has been incredible throughout the course of the season. I've spoke about it ample times, and Saturday is our last opportunity to give our home support something to be proud of. I'm sure they've been proud of us because of how well we've done so far this season, but we still have two very important games, and we've got to take it one step at a time. Saturday's game is going to be a tough game. There's going to be heightened emotions. There's going to be everything you could potentially want in a game is going to be on the line. And you want to be playing in those types of games. As a player, you want to be supporting your team in those types of games as a fan. So obviously we need them behind us. We need them to encourage us. There's going to be moments in that game where we're probably a bit low, and we're going to need them to scream us and push us on. And hopefully we do the business and get the 3 points, so we take it all into the final game of the season.
You mentioned the supporters there. How big are they going to be in this final game? And, you know, still opportunity to get tickets and come and join us, you know, big crowd expected. You know, I imagine you as players, you just want that place absolutely bouncing and full with every seat taken, don't you, with Walsall fans?
100%. Like, I think about it from the perspective of when we came in at pre-season, we did this kind of goals and targets as a group, and we looked at what the outside noise was and how we were viewed as a team and as a club, and we used that as motivation. And where we currently are, if you asked us or asked the fans probably in pre-season, would you have taken this opportunity 2 games to go, 1 point outside the playoffs, all to play for, we would have snapped your hand off. And we're here and we've earned this. So we need our fans to come and support us in every way they can. Encourage us, push us on, cheer us on, because without them we're nothing, and with them we're everything. So we need each other in this.